Okay, so as it says in the title, this is not actually the gecko's first feeding, but basically to YouTube their first vlog feeding. And here we have little Roxy. And as you remember in the introduction video that I did for them, Roxy is the most adventurous one out of the two. And then we have little Ruby, who's just hiding away there. So, I'm going to show you what I feed them, how I feed them and everything. And as you can see, they have like their own little toilet. This is like the toilet corner. They don't go anywhere else. So, this is the food dish. And this is what I will be feeding them. Doesn't look like anything, does it? But it will in a second when I show you what is in here. Now, I've got to do this out of Pepsi's sight because he's in there. And I will feed him, but that's going to be another video separately. So let me just position myself. I will hand feed some of them so that you can see, because they'll not just go right to the bar. I tend to hand feed a couple of them. But in here, we have mealworms. And this is something only the geckos can digest. If Pepsi was to eat these, it can cause him really bad constipation because there's an exoskeleton on the mealworms, and Pepsi's stomach isn't strong enough to digest the exoskeleton. However, if there's, I don't think there's one in here, but say like for example if there were a white one, that means that it's just shedded its exoskeleton, and I'd feed him that. But yeah, now I do organise these, and believe it or not, all these were babies, and I didn't actually buy these, I bred these. But however, I don't have much beetles left, so and I have way too many mealworms, so I think I'll have to do a video of me separating so that I can have some mealworms in the top tray and leave them to form as beetles, and then have the others for the geckos to eat. But I'll do that on another day. I mean, there's no rush. I mean, I've got loads and loads of mealworms. I've got about 4 drawers full. And they've all been bred, but I've not got a little beetles left, which is kind of bad because Pepsi will eat the beetles. But I'll have to do like a separation video and do like half of the biggest ones put that in the first drawer, leave them to become beetles, and then start the process all over again, because I have way too many mealworms. Not in this drawer, but in other drawers. But if that's something you'd be interested to see, I can do that, no problem. Might even do the recording tonight, but it is Wednesday night for me, and you're not meant to feed geckos or reptiles every day. I feed the geckos probably every 1 to 2 days. And I'll leave the bowl in overnight, and whatever's left in the next day, I will tend to see. We've got one forming right here. Now this is the next stage of a mealworm's life. See it there, that little white thing? That is the cocoon, I can't remember the word, but it's like a cocoon. They do this, and when they do this, it means they're going into beetle stage, which is good, which is really, really good. And I think I am actually going to sort it out tonight. The beetle, saving some worms for the beetles to become beetles, because I've got so many and no beetles. I mean, this up here, that's how many beetles I've got. and this is meant to feed Pepsi. So I do need a lot, because I'm fed up of feeding him crickets, because one, they're too noisy, two, they escape, and my nan found a couple over the in the house. She was not happy, and I don't like feeding him locusts because I don't like to touch them. Mind you, I don't like touching these, but they've got to eat. Okay, so I need my tripod actually. Okay, so I'm actually going to just like pause the video just while I fish out the rest of the mealworms. I mean, we've got pretty much, but obviously they'll not eat all of them by hand. But yeah, just be back in a minute. Okay, so I think that will be enough for them. So yeah, I'll hand feed the girls. They will take some, and yes, so let's get them fed. Oh, before I do, let's give them some vitamin calcium dust, which is this. This protects them from any diseases, and also because they don't get the UV bulb, the UV that they need. This is like it's like the same with dragons really. They need a source of UV, but they need also something to absorb it, and they also need calcium. And having this will prevent a lot of health problems, and will also what's it called? If you don't give them this, they end up getting a bone deficiency, which is like an it's an abnormality of the growth of the bone. So it'd be like, I don't know, you could have an arm and it would like bend out before or after. It's like, if you just Google some images, it will show you what calcium deficiency. That's the word I'm looking for. And it causes lack of calcium equals metabolic bone disease. That's it. Remembered. So I'm not going to give them too much. I'll try not to give them too much, but just let's not give them too much, she says. It's kind of hard to do, so I'm just gonna lightly dust them in the calci dust, and I do this probably twice a week. You don't want to do it too much, as it can cause health problems. Can't remember all of them, but you don't want to keep on giving it all of this, because this is just enough for them. Okay, so let's get the girls fed. Hi, Amber. Hello. You hungry? Oh, my camera's not even. Ooh, she knows what time it is. She does. She knows. Normally she bites the tweezers as well. Go get. No, you meant to. No, run away, worm. The worm's running away. Get the worm. Get it. Go get her. Yum, 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 yum. Nice. I love the little tongue action as well. It's so cute. It's so cute. Get it to focus in. There we go. Do you want another one? Let's get you one with a bit of calci dust. I always give them one or two with the calci dust, because then I know that they're getting the vitamins that they need. She might actually take that off the floor. Is that nice? You meant to take it off me. It's gonna get you. It's gonna get you. And then. Oh, Ruby, you're so funny. Come on then. Who's having the next one? You meant to, you know, when you go for it, Roxy, you meant to take it off me. It's there, don't worry. It's tricking you. Now, when I first got Roxy and Ruby, she would eat anything. It took Ruby, which is the one, you can just see the little nose just there. That's Ruby. Ruby, I was getting kind of concerned because, look at her face. There you go. Ruby didn't eat until like 2 weeks, and then that's when I brought the mealworms into place. because she wouldn't eat the crickets. I didn't want to feed him locusts. Look at Nom 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 nom. Oh, she just licked her sister. She's like, come on, get out of the way, I'm hungry. And then when I mean, obviously I separated them because I thought Roxy was eating all of the food, and she weren't really a good hunter. I've done a feeding video before. Come on, honey, it's there. She's very shy. So, but she does take the food. Look at those beautiful eyes. Do you want me to hold it? Oi! You just shoved her out the way. How rude. There we go. 1 second. There we go. It's my girls. Right, come on then. One for you, missus. Yeah, she weren't a very good hunter, Ruby, when she was a baby. She would chase the crickets around. She'd, I don't know, rather than, she weren't as quick as Roxy, and, hello, and, she kept on getting a mouthful of dirt. Oh, she's seen it. Go on, get it. Get it. No, don't lick it. Eat it. Oh, is she actually going to the bowl? Yeah. Yeah. I know you're hungry. I've been away from home for 2 days. You've got to be hungry. She's like, Mum, you've took me better way. Oh, kissing each other. And then who wants the next one? They're probably not massively hungry, but she had 2 or 3. I'll pop a group there. Just wait for them to eat. She looks like she's gonna take one as well. When they were babies, when I fed them, it was quite funny because they do like this strange tail wiggle, and it was quite cute. But they don't do that now. I think they're pretty much fully grown. They might have a little bit more growing to do, but I've had them for 9 months now. Coming up to 10 on the 14th of next month. And yeah, they're good, they're healthy. Roxy's just shedded her skin. Go get some food, you. Hello. Hello, what's in the bowl? What's in the bowl? You gonna get one yourself? No. You're too lazy for that. Yeah, look, sweetie. Yeah. What's this? Oh, what away with him. Oh, Roxy's just missed one. But yeah, this is generally what they eat. They don't eat any veggies or anything. They're quite happy with just mealworms or... And now look at the little tongue. She was interested and now she's gone exploring, so... But she does eat. I bet you want me to hold it, don't you? Are you full? You only had a few. What about you? I don't leave him to hand feed. I mean, I'd probably leave the bowl in there. Oh. Leave the bowl in there, and then because they're nocturnal, they'll come out at night while I'm sleeping, and they'll probably eat themselves. But I don't know. She's thinking about it. I actually wanted to call her Echo, but I don't know. What was I going to call them? Echo and Winnie or something. But I just thought Roxy and Ruby's just a bit more cute. But they're my girls. I love them. They don't have to have fancy names. You're not going to eat the mealworms? No, I'm sorry. I know it's bedtime for you two. Alright, I ought to try again, like in the next feeding video. It's alright. It's alright. I'm not attacking you. I'm just trying to pick all the worms up so that they don't turn into beetles and lay eggs all in your viv. Because that won't be very good. But But yeah, I'll best check the temperature as well of the fib, because they've been digging. They like to dig as well. But that's one feeding video down. I think, just make sure that we're alright, yeah. I think for future references, if I want to do a feeding video, I'm going to have to do it at night when they're more active. I mean, yeah, Roxy ate a couple of things, but Ruby didn't. And to be honest, Ruby might have been asleep at the time, but yep, that's them munching. And don't worry, I'll do more if you want me to do more, or whatever you want to know. But thank you and goodbye.